go! Go the Cowboys!
Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Culture Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh, yeah! Fuck!
Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia. Welcome to the State of Origin Game 3 full match review. New South Wales avoid the sweep. I am very pleased about that. What a very good win for New South Wales. Very dominant. New South Wales played awesome football. And the changes that everyone on social media and a lot of content creators criticized about, they now have egg on their face. I said Bradman Best would be a good selection. He was outstanding. Cody Walker will be great. Probably the player of the game. Keon in the back row did a great job. All the changes that were made were done very well. So it sucks that Queensland are going to hold up the shield and they're going to win the series. But as a proud New South Welshman, I am very pleased with the results. Hello to the chat. I'll get to you guys in a moment. But I want to bring in Rugby League YouTuber, Warriors NRL Fanatics. We're going to bring him in here right now, all the way from the Gold Coast. Warriors NRL Fanatics. Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Where is your bloody face?
Hold on.
Just no problem. No.
I'll be there, sick. Yep.
Mate, it's I know you're a bit disappointed about the result, but gee whiz, you got to be impressed with New South Wales, surely.
Yeah, they played a lot better. They were a lot better, just in general. I mean, they were a bit more desperate than they've shown in the past few games. Obviously, they need to be desperate because, they wanted to avoid the clean sweep. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out if there's any news on who got the player of the series and the player of the match. But I'm sure we'll get into it. Hello to the live chat. Hope you guys are all doing well. Origin free review. Hope you guys are well. We've got Carl Hunter Hansen. We've got Clement. We've got Harley, Jason Reader, William Pearson, Jeffrey. Oh, there's Nate. There we go. Dr. Overdose 123. Aaron Money. Oh, Jason Reader with the donation. Super chat. Congrats to New South Wales winning Game 3. Too good. Congratulations to the Queensland Maroons winning the series 2-1 up the Maroons. Jason Reader, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. And yes, well done to your Maroons on winning the series. Thank you very much for the donation. Hello to Harley. Hello to Rishi. Hello to everyone that's rocking up. Bandit. Hello to everyone in the live chat. We got CJ Moxley. Hello, CJ. I'll see you on the weekend, my friend. Hello to Metal Panther. Hello to Will. Hope you guys are all well. Fanatics.
Yep.
Hello to Joe Money and Harry G. Mate, I know you're a Queenslander, but
yep.
Are you disappointed that you weren't able to go up to finish it off 3-0?
Yeah, to be honest, I probably would have liked to see us go get the clean sweep. Obviously, there's, no one's done it in a long, long time, and Queensland lasted in 2010. So, yeah, it's disappointing in that aspect because we couldn't do the 3-0 clean sweep. So, look, I think New South Wales deserved to win tonight. I thought they were the better side. The first half showed it, and it looked like this. That New South Wales wanted a bit more tonight. I feel like they wanted a bit more. They were more desperate. They showed up in all areas of the game. They did the right plays and tries, and it's just that Queensland weren't good enough tonight, and New South Wales showed on the scoreboard. 24-10 was the final score, and they were the better team overall. And I thought Queensland just maybe they did lack a bit of attack as well tonight. I will say they did miss Reece Walsh at fullback there. I don't think Brimson did a great job, to be honest. I wasn't a fan of the Brimson selection at the start either. I'll be completely honest. I thought Walsh was a big blow. I probably would have preferred Ponga over if Walsh wasn't available to play. I would have preferred Ponga to play, but I think overall, I thought New South Wales, Cody Walker was on fire. He was on fire in this game. So
I literally said this. I told every single person this when I did the preview on Monday night. AJ Brimson at fullback is not the right choice. They should have went Munster fullback, Dearden at 6. Everyone said that's ridiculous. Well, do you think Brimson really deserved to play the fullback? He had one game to prove himself. He had that game against Canberra in Canberra where he tried to lose the fucking jersey, in my opinion. And then they picked him, and he was a disaster. Now, the donations are going off at the moment. I need to get to them. But I also just need to quickly announce to everyone here that Ruben Cotter has officially been named the player of the series.
Well done.
And I think that is well deserved. He was outstanding tonight, and he was player of the game in game 1. So I think they got the selection right. Ruben Cotter is the player of the series.
Yep.
Outstanding. All right, let me get to these donations. Holy shit, they're coming through tonight. Viking King says, congratulations on the win, Nick. Thank you very much, Viking King, for the $2. And Viking King, another $2 donation. I prefer Ben Hunt starting, Nick. Well, we will get into that and the decision to start Harry Grant. I don't know why they did that. We will get into it.
Don't understand
and Viking King now with a $20 super chat. Jesus. Donations are going off. And this has got nothing to do with Origin whatsoever. He's going back to NRL level just like that. Canberra Raiders 2023 grand final winners. Well, I suppose we'll have to wait and see. And Viking King with another donation. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the hell he's trying to say there, but wow. And Cody Walker, I believe, has won the man of the match as well. Player of the game.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I think he deserves it. Now, I need to get something off my chest because this is something that I have been saying from the get-go, and everyone has been bagging me for it, and I need to get this off my chest right now because if I don't, I'm going to lose it. So let me just say this. What did I say about fucking Jerome Luai? Cody Walker is the man. Cody Walker is the man. It's unfortunate in game 1 that he wasn't picked. Game 2, he would have been picked if he wasn't injured. But tonight he got his opportunity. He was outstanding. He did have one bad pass where he threw it over the sideline. But take that out of it. Cody Walker was outstanding. And he deserves the player of the match. And Fanatics, I'll get your view on a few things in a moment. But I want to welcome in another guest for the State of Origin Game 3 review. Ladies and gentlemen, content creator, rugby league YouTuber, the best Rooster supporter I know on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for rugby league YouTuber Hainesey. That's all fucking proud.
I got a present. I got a present, Nick.
Yes.
I can officially say that a Accor Stadium is an official sweep-free zone. New South Wales 13 plus, suck that, you losers. Last game wins. Last game wins. That's a new rule.
Last game wins. As long as it's 13 plus.
Yeah, 13 plus.
What'd you make of it, Hainesey?
First off, congratulations, Warriors and NRL fanatics, for your series win. Even though you're a Kiwi, not a Queenslander. No, honestly, congratulations to Queensland. They were far better team in the series. Obviously earned their victory. I don't know if you know this, Nick, but Ruben Cotter got
we just announced it.
Collins robbed. But no, nevertheless, well done to Queensland. Far better team this series. In terms of today, New South Wales played so well. Can't fault anyone tonight. Really proud performance tonight. We showed a lot of pride in the blue jersey tonight in front of our home fans. 75,000 at a core stadium for a dead rubber. It was great to see. No, look, very good performance tonight. Couldn't be prouder. Something to build into next year.
I'll tell you what, Hainesey, there were a few players that were quiet, but we had a lot of standouts. That left edge, I said it'd be dominant. Fucking didn't think it'd be that dominant.
Yeah, look, I think the one you're pointing out is Keon Kalamatungi. He was a bit quiet, but that's what happens when you target one side. But again, with Keon, he did his job. Didn't do anything wrong. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anyone did anything wrong tonight. So, but man, I think finally for the first time since maybe game 2 last year, that Freddie got it right, and he got a hats off to Freddie. He got it right.
Yeah, he did well.
He got it right tonight. And
I said this on Monday in my preview going into this. If Brad Fittler's job isn't on the line now, then I don't know when it ever will be on the line. Fittler's coaching tonight was such a gamble with so many of the selections. It was like he was coaching for his job tonight, Freddie. So, look, I don't know if Freddie gets another go next year, but that game tonight may have saved him. I don't know.
I mean, it's promising. It's promising. It's promising for New South Wales fans. Because he changed things up. Obviously, a few things in this series that hasn't worked. Obviously, Luai in the last 2 series hasn't got it right. Yo at lock hasn't got it right. He changed it up. Walker.
I'll get to him later. Fuck me, Dad.
Walker. The South combination, it worked. It worked. The pleasing thing about this tonight is that it's something to build into, and that could be something that Freddie can produce to the New South Wales board or to the New South Wales Rugby League and say, this is potentially our team going forward. It worked. We've got something to lead into. Stick with me. Stick with the team that we've got now. If it doesn't work next year, I'm happy to walk out the door. I think tonight, Freddie deserves one more year because he, and we see that with dead rubbers all the time. I think I even remember 2019, Kevin Walters lost back-to-back series and the pressure was on him. Obviously, he did walk out to go to the Broncos, but there is something there for the Blues to look forward to, and he's got, I think if they all stay fit, it's something to look forward to the next year. So that's a positive to take out of these Game 3 games. Again, I know I'm continuing on here, but I remember perfectly in 2021, I think Fanatics might have a good idea on this, but Queensland, after being a record defeat, 76-6 in the first 2 games, Queensland go out with a different team. They bring back Ponga, they debut Hammer, and Queensland won Game 3.
Yeah.
And it was the same with New South Wales tonight. It was a game that Queensland were expected to win, like New South Wales were in Game 3. Queensland proved everyone wrong, like New South Wales did tonight. And now look at Queensland 2 years on, they're back-to-back series winners. So it's potentially a stepping stone for New South Wales, a positive step in the right direction for next year.
As much as I am excited about next year because we have a lot of headaches now, especially with some of the positions, it's going to be very interesting if Freddie is the coach because I believe his contract runs out maybe October or something I read. Don't know if tonight was enough to give him another chance, but it's going to be very interesting to see what direction New South Wales do go. Fanatics,
Yep.
I know you're a Queenslander, so it's very hard to get a Queensland point of view on this, but would you give Freddie another go, or would you go in a different direction?
Look, I mean, the first two games, obviously, he got the selections wrong, and tonight showed us if he can get it, make the right selections, with the team, and that they can produce performances on the field, and they did that tonight. So, it's tough. I mean, obviously, he's only won one series. One series is not a good thing to have in your resume. So, yeah, that's difficult. It's a difficult one to answer. It is. It's a really hard one to answer after, just winning the game tonight. So, I don't know. I don't know what New South Wales are going to do. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's really hard to say. I mean, obviously, if you look at the whole series as a whole, winning one game and only winning one series since he's been there, you probably say he should go. But after tonight, I don't know. I mean, if they lost tonight, if they lost tonight, I probably would say yes, definitely.
Yeah. If we lost tonight, it would have been done. If Brad Fittler gets next season, if New South Wales don't win next year's series, Freddie's gone. It's simple as that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that'll be the ultimatum. All right, like righto, Freddie, we'll give you one more series, but if you don't win this series, we're going in a different direction. That might be the way New South Wales do it, but it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out. Now, we will give a rating on each player out of 10 tonight, but I want to talk about the debut for New South Wales, the two debutants. Bradman Best and Keon Kalamatangi. Bradman Best had 2 tries. He was absolutely outstanding. I was one of the guys that were happy he got picked. I wasn't one of those guys that were like, this is the worst decision of all time, blah, blah, blah. I'm glad Best got picked because I said when the teams were announced, name me a better left side centre for New South Wales in better form. I said he's playing better than Tago and Talakai. Everyone laughed. So, Bradman Best, haters, get that one up here. He was outstanding. Hainesey, what do you think of his debut?
Yeah, look, honestly, one of the rememberable debuts in a long time for Blue. Look, just one of those good nights for Bradman Best. And that's what happens when you get some decent ball. Yeah. Honestly, he was massive, and I know you're going to not admit this, but your boy Valentine Holmes was quiet all night, and that was because of Bradman Best.
Yeah, he was.
He was everywhere. I actually had Bradman Best first try score. I did say it. I can't remember where I said it to you guys, but I said Bradman Best will score the first try.
Yeah, I remember.
He did score, then got disallowed by B's Dick, but obviously
I think the Kings did the same thing. I think the Kings did the same thing.
Yeah. Look, solid debut for Bradman Best. Couldn't be happy for you. I know a lot of questions about because he, against the Knights, against the Bulldogs game. You know what? Thank the Lord that the Dogs produced that terrible display against the Knights because I don't think Bradman Best gets picked. But thank God they did because Bradman Best comes out and absolutely has a blinder. So, well done, Bradman Best. And I think it's going to be interesting next year. We've got 4 candidates for centre: Latrell, Graham, Crichton, and Bradman Best. It's a good headache in the next year, that's for sure.
Huge headaches. Huge headaches. And Stephen Crichton as well, I suppose.
Dude, he was massive in defence tonight. I got to give him a rap there. Defensively, he was on song. There was one, I'll point out this one thing in the second half. It was 18-10 at the time, obviously. And Connor looks like the score for all money, but Crichton jams in and absolutely jams Ruben Cotter, Stephen Crichton, and then the following tackle slaps the ball out of Harry Grant's hands. It was just those little effort areas that we haven't seen this series. So Critter, good performance tonight. Great defensively. I thought he's had a decent series, Critter. So
very good.
Really underrated series for Critter. It's not going to be talked about because we lost the series, but I
thought if there's a New South Wales playing series, it's Stephen Crichton.
Critter or Liam Martin. Those two have been best on the series, I think.
Fanatics, mate, would you make a Brabham best? Obviously, debuting for New South Wales, had 2 tries. What'd you think of his performance?
Oh yeah, look, I thought he was great. Yeah, I thought he played very well, and I'll put my hand up and say I wasn't too sure about the selection. I wasn't, pretty high on it, but look, he proved me wrong. I thought he was great. He had a good performance. He did his job very well. Was about to score. I think he had a try denied there as well. So, but I think he still played very well, and he definitely caused Queensland a lot of trouble. Definitely for sure. I think he caused us plenty of trouble on that in the defensive line there. So yeah, look, he was very good on debut, and look, Brad Fittler, fair play to them for making that selection. Actually, but where a lot of people were doubting that selection, and it was a good call in the end.
Absolutely, it was. Now, the other debutant I want to get into is Keon Kalamatangi. Didn't have as much of an impact as Bradman Best did, but defended his ass off most of the game, and he did a very good job. Hainesey, Keon, mate, I thought he was very solid on debut.
Yeah, look, like I said earlier, he was a bit quiet, but that's what happens when you have your main attack going down the left side, But again, can't fault him. He did his job, ran the ball hard, tackle hard. That's all you want from a debut. You don't have to be a standout where you're winning the game. Just do your job. And that's what Freddie would have asked from Keon. He did his job tonight. He was really good in defense. He played well. Can't fault him. I know.
34 tackles.
There you go. Yeah, look, he didn't have much ball, but, it's all the effort areas that you don't see, in defense. Yeah. That's what made it a good Origin debut.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's get into we'll go through the tries and whatnot. We'll go through it. Now, obviously, the no try to begin with in the second minute. We all thought Bradman Best scored the first try. Now, it was a weird one because Cody Walker kicked the ball. I thought Liam Martin was offside, but the bunker was saying that he was clear, which I thought was just crazy. But they ended up saying Bradman Best was the one offside. I think they got it completely wrong. Liam Martin was no way in the world he was onside. And we all thought Best scored, but ended up being no try. I think it was the right decision, fellas.
Yeah. I thought he was offside. Yeah. I can't fault that call. Actually, yeah, it was the correct call in the end.
When the bunker went upstairs and they were talking through it, and they were like, Liam Martin is onside. I'm sitting there going, you're fucking kidding. There's no way he's onside. You don't want dodgy tries in Origin, but hey, Queensland got a few of them in game 2, so I would have taken a dodgy try. But anyway, we get to the first try of the game, boys, and in the 11th minute, Munster put up a bomb. Tapped back by the hammer. Fafita picks it up and scores the first try of the game. Pretty lucky try there, Fanatics, but you take what you can get, eh?
Yeah, it was a pretty fortunate try, but, try for kick, which, you get a bit of luck go your way. But, we took it and, we got the first try on the board, which was a good start for us.
Yeah, Queensland 6-0 earlier. And then Hainesey, mate, New South Wales get a brilliant try for Brian Toto. There was a break down the left-hand side for Rado Carden. There was a quick play of the ball, and then they went was it Murray to Moses, quick tap on the Keon, Crichton, and then Bizza goes over in the corner. Fantastic try, and we finally were able to execute these quick tap-ons because in the first 2 games we couldn't score like that, but we finally got it right, and we went over in the corner.
Yeah, look, I said it on stream, and I said it into the group chat that if you look back at that play, and you guys know that I'm the biggest Tedesco lover on the planet, but
yeah,
if you look at those 2 plays, the pass out the back that Adokar made space, and then we shifted right, Teddy didn't touch the ball. He didn't touch the ball. It was so slick, and I think the less numbers are better, obviously. Good. You've got to say, what a tap on from Keon Kalamatangi. And then Bizza, like the best winger in the game, does just all 9 times out of 10 aces those moments. Good try in the corner. I think that was the first time I was like, we're on the night. because like our attack looked so much better, and then that's off the back of Cody Walker. And I thought, I know you're not going to like this, Nick, but I thought Mitchell Moses was fantastic tonight. He was good.
I reckon he was very quiet. I don't think he did fuck all, to be honest.
Look, I thought he was. He ran. He looked all right when he ran the ball. He was looking for the ball.
He ran the ball about 4 times in the first half. His first half was better than his second half, but he didn't have to do a whole lot.
But he did his job, though, Nick. He did his job.
It was fine. It wasn't a standout, but it was fine.
I wouldn't say he had a standout like everyone else did, but he did his job. He played well.
Yeah,
you're going to give him credit. He played well.
No, he did his job. It was fine.
But look, again, he threw that cutout to Cameron Murray, and then Cameron Murray threw that cutout, the tap on for Kalamatangi to Crichton, and then Critter to Toto, and Bizza scored in the corner. So
good try, good start.
Yeah, it was a big try. Obviously, it went to 6-4, but yeah.
Stephen Crichton's goal kicking was so bad. My God.
Yeah, look, it doesn't matter. I did say that Moses should have been kicking, but maybe there's something that we don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of a niggling injury. You see that all the time at Penrith. If Cleary's resting an injury, he won't goal kick. He'll give it to Crichton. But yeah, look, it doesn't matter now. We won 24-10, so so.
Yeah. Anyway, we're 6-4, and then about 3 minutes later, bro, 17th minute, Harry Grant with a late contact on Mitchell Moses, penalty New South Wales. We go to 6-all. I've got no problem with the penalty.
Have you noticed that, though, when Moses put those big, long kicks up, he gets a lot of flight. Like, he jumps up. And it's, it's a loophole, I guess. If you make any contact with, you make any contact with the player in the air, it's a penalty. So, I think he read the game well there. So, yeah.
The only problem I have with that fucking thing is when a halfback kicks and they jump, and the team that's defending tries to get up and put pressure on, they can't slow down. So I'm not defending Harry Grant, but all I'm saying is when they kick the ball, it's very hard for them to slow down. It's impossible.
It's like a front rower. Oh, I know it was a hooker, but like a front rower trying to stop in 2 meters is like a freight train in 2 kilometers.
You can't stop. You got to.
They're not going to stop. I think if they pull out of it, you can get like a leeway there. But like at the end of the day, they're trying to protect the kickers. It's soft, but at the end of the day, we're trying to protect the quick kickers. If it was the other way around, if Damien Cook's trying to put pressure on Cherry Evans and that happens, at the end of the day, you accept the fact, okay, it's contact, he's in the air, it's a penalty, move on.
Yeah. We'll get to you soon, Fanatics. Once Queensland, we'll get through his Blues tries, and then we'll get to the Maroons tries. And then, 6-all, Josh Adokar with one of the great Origin tries. This is unbelievable football here. Cam Murray through the middle, on to Cody Walker, out the back to Bradman Best. Quick pass to the Fox. Fox is away down the sideline. Chip over the top of AJ Brimson. Fox gets the bounce, scores the try. I couldn't believe what I was watching. That was unbelievable, Hainesey.
Finally, we got a bit of lucky bounce. Queensland have had the luck with the bounce all series. But again, that's off the back of decent halves. The lead up, Murray in the Walker sweeping out the back to Bradman Best. Bradman Best, Adokar gets decent ball, and that's what he can do. And we've seen that throughout his career when he's had the likes of Munster and Jerome Hughes as his halves. You have decent halves your decent halves gives early ball to Adokar, and it's like hammer. Yeah. You get a man with speed down the wing, no one's catching him.
No.
And then obviously the beautiful chip over the top, got enough speed to get around Brimson, and then the lucky bounce. Finally got a lucky bounce, and then
beautiful.
Yeah, good try. And it was a bit of a momentum swinger. That was all New South Wales, and we were able to polish off sets, so it was good to see.
It was 10-6 New South Wales, and then about 3 or 4 minutes later, another brilliant New South Wales try. Moses gets it on to Damien Cook from the right side to the left. Cook gets it on to Cody Walker. Cody Walker goes at the line. Brilliant face ball to Bradman Best. It goes over for his first Origin try. Cody Walker's ball playing and his decision making was simply phenomenal. What a try from Bradman Best.
Yeah, and he earned it. He earned that try. He was so solid in the first half. Got one taken away, but again, that left side attack was on, and that was the best we've seen it in nearly 3 years for New South Wales. But Bradman Best scoring on debut, nothing better. Great to see.
Brilliant football. 16-6 New South Wales. And then Queensland were just sort of hanging in there, Warriors and NRL Fanatics. And then, fuck me, the hammer. Talking about speed, as Hainesey was just saying about Addo Carr, the hammer found some space on that left-hand side, put in a grubber kick for himself, outran Toto and Crichton. Hammer scores. Queensland all of a sudden are still in the game.
Yeah, it was a great try there from the hammer, and he's been great throughout the whole series as well. So yeah, it was awesome to see, and scores in 3 straight Origin matches as well. So
he's just a freak. The hammer.
He's been incredible form.
Yeah. He is a freak. You can't deny it, bro. Once he gets on that outside, you're not going to track him, bro. He's too fast. So it's 16-10 New South Wales, and then with about a minute and a half time, there was a penalty to New South Wales. I can't remember what the penalty was for before half time, but it might have been holding down or something. I can't really remember. But
I can't remember either. Yeah,
I can't remember. It doesn't matter. New South Wales get the penalty on half time. Crichton takes a 2 from about 30 out. 18-10 at half time. Hainesey, I'm going to be completely honest and say this. At half time, 18-10, I reckon we should have been up by a lot more than 18-10.
Look, I thought I was happy with being up by more than a try.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's Queensland for you. You know, Queensland are never out of games, you know, and I think Queensland would have been happy to be 18-10 down. I think both teams were happy. For New South Wales, yep, good start. Need to go on with it. Queensland, yep, New South Wales a better team, but we're in the game, and, you know, you never write us off. So, good first half. I thought the Blues would have been happy with the 8-point lead. Queensland would have been happy. I think they would have been more happy if it was 1 try, but I thought 8 points was good for me.
Yeah. What do you think about half-time, Fanatics? Were you okay with an 18-10 margin?
Yeah, I felt like we probably could have, not considered that penalty before the break. I probably felt like, we got that try on the board and then we considered a penalty, which was quite frustrating for me. But, look, 18-10 wasn't too bad. It was only 8 points. So, yeah, look, if we could come out in the second half and, we've shown, Queensland have shown in the past that they're never out of the game. So, despite being behind, like I felt like we could still, get back in it and, make a game of it and possibly win the game. But, yeah, 18-10 down at half time, I felt wasn't too bad.
I wrote down some notes actually at half time, and believe it or not, Queensland had a better completion rate than New South Wales. Queensland's completion rate was 86%. New South Wales was 80%. And the penalty count was New South Wales 5-3. I was getting a little bit annoyed the amount of penalties that were being given away in that first half. 5-3 penalty count. 8 penalties in one half of Origin's pretty weird, pretty strange. So anyway, second half begins and it's back and forth for a long first 20 minutes of the second half. From the 40th minute to the 60th minute, it was just an all out. It was a fight. It was a contest. It was anyone's game. New South Wales still had the lead, but both teams wouldn't go away. Both sides had their chances. There was a no try to Isaiah Yeo where Cherry Evans went for the short dropout, and then I think Crichton might have knocked it on, and then I think Yeo was offside, and the match-winning try came in the 65th minute to ice the game. Cody Walker gets it onto Tedesco. Tedesco puts a dummy on Cherry Evans, goes straight through. Tedesco's away, finds Bradman Best on the outside. Best gets a double. Tedesco pretty much just said, fuck you to everyone that's been bagging him. Don't worry, I've been bagging him myself, but Tedesco needed a big game. He needed a big moment, and Tedesco needed to stand up right there, and he fucking delivered. So good on Tedesco.
Yep.
Yeah. But the no try, I did see that clear as day. I couldn't believe that went up as a try.
Same.
For all money, I thought Crichton touched it. He did, obviously. But yeah, look, Tedesco, just so happy for him. You know, like as a New South Wales fan and a Roosters fan, you know, the amount of crap that he copped this series was bullshit, in my opinion. It was bullshit. Look, solid game for the skipper. But yeah, look, I think one thing that I've noticed tonight with Tedesco is that he's so much a better player when he gets good ball, not all the ball. And I think we've noticed that the first two games that these halves aren't doing the job. You know, like Luai and Cleary, Luai in game 2 as well, wasn't delivering with Yo at lock, which meant Tedesco needed to create something. And that's why he gets hands on ball. And I think that might be the recipe for the Roosters for the remainder of the season. That if Cleary and Walker can get some decent ball out the back for Tedesco, he doesn't have to get more involved. And that proved there. Literally, Walker created that option. Walker creating, he's such a threat tonight. He scored 3, those try involvements, right? You can see Val Holmes, Bradman Best had Val Holmes' number all night. So, and then obviously the sweeping at the left, and then the defense back off was like, oh shit, we've got to mark up on Bradman Best. And that's when the likes of Tedesco can see a staggered line and a worried defensive line. Dummy, enough strength to get through the line, and that's why he's so dangerous. And that's why he's been the best fullback over the last 5 years. It's because of those moments there. And then obviously the drawn pass to Bradman Best to score, which was good to see as well. But yeah, look, Tedesco, good ball instead of all the ball. That's all I can say.
Yeah, look, I think some of the criticism was probably fair enough in the first 2 games, but he needed to do something tonight, and tonight he was good tonight. I wouldn't say he was like player of the match good, but he definitely was good enough to keep his spot for game 1 next season. So good on Teddy.
Has to be. Like, and I know it meant nothing, but like he's the captain for a reason, you know, and I think he deserves every opportunity to prove himself next year.
I know people say, oh, it's a dead rubber, blah, blah, blah. This game was not a dead rubber. No Origin game's a dead rubber. New South Wales needed to win. You think those players want to lose 3-0 in Sydney to fucking Queensland? No way in the world. You think guys like fucking Cody Walker and Mitchell Moses are going to go in there and take that game for granted? Fuck no. They want to play good so they can get a chance again next season.
You could tell the players that were brought into the side, and players are under pressure.
They want to make a statement. They want to be on.
Addo-Carr. I'll put my hands up and say I was wrong about him tonight. I thought, he shouldn't be in the team because of his first 2 games. But he got the job done tonight. He was the best I've seen Addo-Carr all season, even at club level. And obviously Tedesco, same thing. Cody Walker this is like one time and maybe one time only. Go out and prove that you want the job next year. And
it was fucking awesome.
You cannot drop Cody Walker next year. You can't drop him.
He has to be stomach fixed, game 1. Has to be.
If he keeps fit, plays like he does at Souths, keeps his head in check, he's there.
You know what, Hainesey?
This
might sound ridiculous. This might sound ridiculous, but I really don't care what people think about this. Cody Walker did more in that whole fucking game tonight than Luai did in any of his games this series and last. Walker was on a different level.
Yep, I agree. I think Luai,
outstanding.
That was basically the nail in the coffin for Luai's Origin career. I'm sorry to all the Penrith fans who are watching, but I can't see Luai getting back into the team. We look so much better.
Where's he going to play? 14? I don't know.
No. And then I will point out this, and I do apologize, viewers, that you hear me fucking going on all night, but I just got to get this off my chest. And this is hard for me because I'm a Roosters fan, and I'm crediting as South players, right? But no disrespect to Reece Robson, no disrespect to Isaiah Yeo, but we look better when Cook, Murray were on the field.
Without a
Robson,
doubt.
solid, but he wasn't as quick as Damien Cook. And I think we missed that in game 2.
Yeah.
And then obviously Zayo, I thought I think Zayo deserves to still be in the team. Have his role where he plays a middle forward. Defensively, he's one of the best defensive forwards in the comp. Get him in the middle as a front rower, run the ball, tackle hard. Let Cameron Murray and do the sweep stuff out the back. I think that's the recipe we need to go next year. Yo, at 14, I'm happy for him at 14. Get him on the bench, play middle role, run the ball, tackle hard, and hopefully Murray can play 80 minutes. And then in terms of next year, I'm sorry, but I think Atby Coruscant 14, Cook 9.
Good chance of it.
No disrespect to Reece Robson. I thought he played well tonight, but from what I saw, I thought our attack went out the window when Cook and Murray were off the field, and we went back to Robson and Yo.
And as predicted, Clint Gutherson on the bench for 4 minutes was a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but I'm happy he got on the field. He ends up with the ball as the final play of the game. Good on him.
Mate, if you go on Twitter, Para fans are losing it. They are angry.
I was losing it. I was like, boys, it's 10 minutes to go, we're up by 14. And then every minute we off the clock, every set, like, just get him on the fucking field. Get him on the field.
Right.
He did get on the field. I mean, and the thing, and this is the reality, guys. If this was a tight game, if this was like 24-20 with 5 minutes to go, Gutherson doesn't get on the field.
He wouldn't have came on.
No.
No way.
I mean,
no way.
I just hope Freddie doesn't do that next year. I think I keep the same team almost and have like Spencer Linu or Payne Haas off the bench as well.
Would you have Moses over Cleary, or would you have Cleary if he's fit?
I mean, I don't think Moses has done a lot wrong, in my opinion. But Cleary's the best half in the game. You know, he deserves to be there. You know,
you got to pick Cleary.
And obviously, we're gonna be talking about come May next year. Penrith are going to be top of the comp again. Cleary's playing out of his skin.
Yeah,
I think Cleary
sucking off the eye. Blah blah blah.
I think Cleary will be hungry for that 7 jersey. He feels like let the state down in game 1. He got injured, and then he's let the state down. I think he will come back and he'll want that jersey. So, I mean, it's going to be good to see that it's worked with Walker and Moses, but I think he deserves to be the 7.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go through the player ratings. Fanatics, what we'll do is we'll start with your boys, the Maroons. Yep. We'll all have our 2 cents on a rating out of 10. We're going to start with the fullback, AJ Brimson, tonight. Look, I'm not going to be too critical of Brimson. He just came in and tried to do a job, but he just simply wasn't in the game. What would you give Brimson out of 10 tonight?
I'm going to give him a 4.
Oh, ouch.
I know that's a bit harsh, but I don't know. I didn't think he was
He didn't do
great.
anything.
Yeah, it was quiet. It was so quiet. Like, he didn't do much.
Yeah, he struggled. I'll give him a 3 out of 10. I barely even saw him on the field. What about you, Hainesey? Brimson out of 10.
I go 4. I thought he did. I thought there were some plays in defense on the last tackle where he you know, he was in the right position to stop the ball going into the in goal. But apart from that, I don't think he really did much at all, in my opinion.
What
it was good. I think for Queenslanders, I think it was good to see him play. You know, I think he earned his spot. You know, he's playing well at club level. Obviously, Billy Slater wanted to reward Brimson for being in the camp. And, you know, I mean, but again, I don't think we talk about the performance if Queensland win, but obviously they lost. Brimson isn't a Reece Walsh, obviously, but,
no.
You know, look, good to see him play an Origin game, but I don't think he'll be playing again anytime soon.
The problem is he came in and he did absolutely nothing. He did fuck all. He did nothing with the football. Xavier Coates. Another one where I'm a bit sort of... I didn't see much of him. I'll give Xavier Coates a 4 out of 10 tonight.
Yeah, look, I wasn't too big on, Xavier Coates at the start of the series anyway, so I thought it was quite quiet in this game too. Yeah, I'll probably say 4. Like, he didn't do a lot.
Yeah. But you, Hainesey, Xavier Coates.
Dude, I cannot wait for Saturday night when we're going to have 2 gigantic wingers go up against each other. Xavier Coates v. Daniel Tupou.
Yeah.
That height battle is going to be awesome Saturday night. But no, look, I don't think he played all that bad, but it's hard when you can't get involved that much. When I thought he had some good carries through the middle, but yeah, look, no, not the best performance from Coates. Might have been a different story if Cobbo's there, but look. That's
4 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I'd say about a 5.
Yeah. The other winger, Murray Taulagi, he was probably better than Xavier Coates. He got involved. I think he made a line break or 2. I'll give Taulagi a 6, but that he wasn't that involved either because Queensland just didn't. Yeah. Queensland just weren't really attacking as much because they were getting outplayed. But I'll give Taulagi a 6.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6.5 actually out of 10 from me.
Yeah, okay. But you, Hainesey, Murray,
I'd say 5.5.
Yeah,
for
fair
me.
enough. That's fair. Valentine Holmes, yeah, probably his worst game of the series. Val Holmes did not play great.
Nah.
Bradman Best had a very good showing up against him. I will give Val Holmes probably a 4 out of 10, to be honest. Probably a 4.
Yeah. Who was it again? You were saying? Sorry,
Val
I
Holmes.
didn't quite hear. Val Holmes. Val
Yeah.
Holmes. Yeah. Look, probably been one of his worst games. Yeah, he's been
4
pretty
out
good
of
for us
10.
for the first 2 games, but yeah, I'll say a 5 for this one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you, Hainesey.
If I'm going to be brutally honest, probably his worst game for Queensland. And
Yeah,
that's
I
saying
agree.
he's been a freak for Queensland. And I think this has really reminded me from, 66-18 when Stafford Toa showed him up. Bradman Best was all over him tonight. Couldn't get involved. Defensively was shocking. I'm saying a 3. Probably his worst game in a Queensland jersey.
I'm not getting carried away, but last time Val Holmes played bad like that, the next game he played, he just went nuts.
Yeah.
So look out. Look out, Manly on Saturday. The Hammer. He was probably their best out of all the backline players. I'm going to give the Hammer a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Hammer was good. Yeah, I'll give him.
Tell you
I'll
what.
give him a 7 as well.
You know how every game we have like a lock for any time try score, like with Alex Johnson and Dylan Martinez-Lesniak?
Yeah.
Emma is literally now a lock to score any time in an Origin game. He's scored in every game he's played, dude.
He's the new Dan Gagai.
Unreal, man. Unreal.
Scores all the time. It's fun.
Jesus.
You can't stop him.
Thank you for making me win $120 tonight. I'll take that. New South Wales head-to-head. Bradman Best anytime. Val anytime. 11.50. Thanks for coming.
Not bad. So, are you giving the Hammer a 7 or what?
Yeah, 7. Yep.
All right. Let's get on these other ones quickly. We'll go through these ones a bit quicker now. Munster. Probably a 6 for me for Munster.
Yeah.
He's always dangerous, Munster. I'll go 6, but not his impactful best as usual.
What about you, Phoenix? What score you giving Munster?
Oh, pardon me. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll probably say 6. 6.5 for me. Yeah.
What about Daly Cherry Evans, boys? DCE. Look, I don't want to be rude about Cherry Evans here, but he didn't play good tonight either. I'm giving Cherry Evans a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, he definitely was a bit quiet
tonight,
Cherry Evans. But, obviously had a good series. So, is that potentially his last Origin game? A lot of people are talking about it.
I really don't think
either.
so.
But, I don't think he want to end on that way. obviously a
Next
series
year,
win, but he didn't play well. Yeah, I'd say 4.5 wasn't great for me, to be honest.
Yeah. Ruben Cotter. Oh my God, this bloke was a machine, wasn't he? Ruben Cotter was probably the other best player for Queensland tonight. I'm gonna give Cotter a 7 as well, same as the Hammer.
Oh yeah. I'll go 6.5.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
7. Yeah. 7.7.
What about
7 for me.
Tino? What about Tino, boys? I wasn't too. I mean, I thought he had a good first half, but the second half was a bit now. I'm gonna give Tino a 5. 5 out of 10.
Like, it's hard to say because Queensland didn't stand out, but like I thought Tino wasn't that bad. I'd say 5. That's harsh, but he wasn't bad. Didn't do a lot wrong, but like
yeah, I thought it was okay.
it's hard to give Queensland a good rating when they've lost.
Yeah.
It's difficult, yeah.
What score are you going? Because we'll try to get through this a bit quicker.
5.
Yeah, I'll say 5 too. Yeah.
Harry Grant had his worst Origin game today. Harry Grant was a 3 out of 10. Horrible.
They changed it up. They normally go Hunt 9, Grant 14. I think that's his best at 14. I'll go 3.
Yeah, me too.
I wasn't a big fan of the move actually. I would have preferred Ben Hunt starting. Harry Grant's better off the bench, but yeah, I didn't think he played well.
To be honest, I don't think Ben Hunt did much either anyway.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a moment. David Fafita, good first half. He had a horrible dead second half. I'll give Fafita probably a 4.5.
I'd go 5. He scored the first try, but I don't think he did much.
Yeah. No, he didn't do much at all. Is that you, Fanatics?
Yeah, 5 out of 10 for me. Yeah. 5.
Yeah. All right. Jeremiah Nanai, he looked dangerous, but again, probably a little bit quiet for his standards. I'm going to give Nanai a 5 as well.
Yeah, 5.
5 for Nanai. Fanatics?
I'll give him a 6.
Okay. Patrick Carrigan was probably one of the other better players for Queensland. I've got to give Carrigan a 6.5.
Yeah, go 6. He worked hard for the middle to start the game.
He looked good, Carrigan.
He's an Origin player, Paddy Carrigan.
Oh, yeah. He was the player of the series last year for a reason.
And he's young too. He's young.
Yeah, he was a free. Fanatics, Carrigan?
Yeah, Carrigan was good, actually. I'll give him a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the bench. We'll go for these a bit quicker. Ben Hunt, for me, 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
3.
3. Fair enough.
4.
Lindsay Collins, probably should have started with Tino on the bench, to be honest, but I'll give Lindsay a 4.5.
Lindsay Collins was robbed of the Wally Lewis medal. I'm going 7. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
Off the bench, he was everywhere.
Yeah, all right. Interesting. What about you, Fanatics?
I'll go. Yeah, no, actually, no. I'm gonna agree with Hainesey on this one. I thought it was good, actually. Yeah, I'll say 7. Yeah.
All right, I'm going the opposite on that one. Maui Fodawaker, I'm gonna give him a 5.
Yeah, the Greenbank boy played my junior club. Yeah, look, yeah. I mean, didn't do too much. Didn't do much wrong either. I'll go 5.
Yeah. Fanatics?
4. Yeah, I'll go 4.
And the other debutant for the Maroons, the only one on debut for him, was Big Red, Corey Horsburgh. He had a very quiet debut. I'm going to give him a 4.
Yeah. I go 3, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
He had one good run, but that's hard when you get limited game time in the Origin on debut.
Yeah.
When the game isn't going your way, that's hard. It's hard for an interchange player on debut to make something happen like that. But
yeah,
you know.
All right.
It's not the last we're going to see of him either in Origin, I don't think.
No, he'll be back.
No.
He'll be back. All right, let's get into the Blues ratings. We'll start with the fullback, James Tedesco. I'm going to give Tedesco a 7 out of 10.
I'm going 8. Teddy was everywhere tonight.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
I'll quickly gets his stats up. 235 run meters, most for New South Wales, 11 tackle breaks, 1 try assist.
He did miss 5 tackles, but, you know.
I mean, yeah, look, there was one point I wanted to point out. It was when Nanai or Talangi made that break?
Talangi on the left side.
Yes. He did miss the tackle, but if you notice it again, he slowed him up.
Yeah, he slowed him down.
He slowed him up. That got the cover that tackle. And at the end of the day, yes, it's a missed tackle, but he did his job in the end.
Yeah,
he did his job. He slowed him up as the last line of defense, and the others come across and tackled him. I mean,
yeah. Fanatics, what about you? Tedesco out of 10. What would you give him?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot better. In this game. Look, I'll give him a 7. Yeah, I'll give him a 7. Yeah, I thought he was a lot better than the first 2 games of the series, and I know there's a lot of talk around him going into this game, but you know, he shut up most of the critics. Actually, I thought he had a good one tonight. Actually.
Yeah. What about the wingers? Let's go to Brian Toto and Josh Adokar. All right, I'll go Brian Toto a very solid 7.5 out of 10, and I'll give Adokar probably a 7.5 as well.
Yeah, 7 as well. I thought Fox needed to prove himself tonight because I thought his spot was on the line. Obviously played really well tonight, Fox. Same with Toto. Both scored a try. Toto, again, the set starts. That sets us off with Bizza.
That's standing.
Yep. 7. All solid performance.
All right. What about you, Fanatics? The 2 wingers for New South Wales. What would you rate them out of 10?
Yeah, so Adokar I'll give him a 7, and Brian Toto, I'll give him an 8. Yeah, Toto was one of New South Wales' best outside backs, actually. Yeah, so
no, it was good. It was very good.
Yeah.
The reason why I give him a 7.5 Brian Toto is because New South Wales didn't go that right hand side a whole lot. It was all that left side. So Adokar probably was more of the standout. You know what? I'd change Adokar 8, Brian Toto 7.5. There we go. The centers, Crichton and Beth. I'm giving Bradman Beth a fucking 9 out of 10, and I'm giving Crichton a beautiful 7.5.
I'm going Bradman Best 9, Critter 8.5. I thought defensively he was on. Defensively is what I'm most pleased about with Critter tonight. And I've said this earlier with his goal line defense, where he made those 2 incredible plays where he jammed in and saved the try with Ruben Cotter, and then the following play knocked the ball out of Harry Grant's hands. So it was great to see. Yeah. And Bradman Best, one of the best debuts I can remember for New South Welshman for a long time.
Not wrong. What about you, Fanatics? The 2 centers for New South Wales. What would you rate them?
Yeah, Bradman Best on debut, I'll give him a 9. Yeah, I thought it was very good. And Crichton, I thought Crichton was very good as well. So I'm going to give him an 8.
All right, now let's get to the halves. This is going to be interesting to see how we rate this. Cody Walker, Mitchell Moses. I'm going to go Cody Walker, 9 out of 10, player of the match, maybe even 9.5. Mitchell Moses, I can't say he had a great game, but I can say he was definitely a lot better than what he has been. Definitely his best game for New South Wales out of the other 2 he's played. I will give Moses a 7.
Yeah, 7's fair, I think. Yeah. Didn't do a lot wrong. Let's make that. He did not do anything wrong tonight. Thought Moses' best Origin game for the Blues. He's had 3, obviously. Yeah. Great for Moses. Cody Walker 9.5, man of the match.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah.
What about you,
it's almost a 10. It's almost a 10.
Almost was. If he scored a try, it might have been
a 10 because you're never perfect in a game. But he's not far off it.
Yeah. about you, Fanatics?
Yeah, Cody Walker, I'll give him a 9, and Mitchell Moses up just a 7 out of 10 for me.
All right, the front rowers, Jake Trbojevic and Campbell Gillard. I'm going to give Jake Trbojevic a solid 7.5 on the back of his defense. He made a huge difference to the team. And Campbell Gillard definitely could have done a bit more. I'll give Campbell Gillard a 6, but he did nothing wrong either.
Yeah, both 7 for me.
That's
I
fair.
thought Regan Campbell Gillard was good tonight, and same with Jake Trbojevic.
Yeah. About you, Fanatics? Jake and RCG.
Jake, I'm actually going to give a 7. Campbell Gillard, I'll give him a 6. Yeah.
All right, Damien Cook at dummy half. The only downfall I have with Damien Cook is he doesn't run the fucking ball like he should, but I can't be too critical of him. He did a fair job. He definitely played better than he did in game 2 because he played his actual position this time. I'm going to give Cook a 6.
Wow, I feel that's a bit low for Cookie. I thought we looked a better team when he was on the field. I'll go 7.5.
He just didn't run the ball, which was annoying. I was like, run the ball, Cook.
But his speed out of the ruck was so much quicker than the first 2 games.
Yeah.
And again, no disrespect to Appy, no disrespect to Reece Robson, but I thought we were a lot quicker out of dummy half when Cook was on the field.
Absolutely. But you, Fanatics, Cook.
Yeah, look, I mean, Cook was good. Obviously, he's playing his position that, he should be playing. Not playing out of position. He's in the hooker spot. That's his spot. But, yeah, look, I'll go with a 6.5, a solid 6.5 out of 10 for Cook.
All right, the back rowers now. Surprisingly on stats, Liam Martin didn't have a great game on stats, but I don't give a fuck about stats. I really don't. Liam Martin and Keon Kalamatangi, the 2 second rowers. I'm going to give Liam Martin a 7 out of 10, and I'm going to give Keon Kalamatangi an 8 out of 10.
You know what? This might be really hypocritical for me to say. I thought Liam Martin was better in game 1 than he was tonight.
That's fair. That is fair.
I'd say a 7 for Liam, a 6.5 for Keon. I thought, again, nothing wrong tonight. Just that's what happens when you have, your most dominant side dominating. There's not much to do. So, good effort from both back rowers.
Yes.
There's nothing disgraceful about Keon getting a 6.5.
No,
that's for sure.
Cameron Murray at lock. Honestly, I thought he was outstanding. No one's talking about Cameron Murray. Everyone's talking about other players. I thought Cam Murray was our best forward tonight. I'm giving Murray an 8 out of 10.
Cameron Murray, yeah, I'll give Cameron Murray a 7. 7 for me.
Murray was brilliant.
8.5
What did you make of Murray,
for me.
Hainesey?
8.5. His attack,
brilliant.
man. Oh, so slick when Cook off the Murray off the Walker. The South combination, it's hard for me to believe, but it's like I'm trying to say something. It was like I actually enjoyed watching a South player play well. But no. Look, great performance from Cameron Murray, and you can tell how much of an impact he is as he's in 13.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to the bench. This is going to sound really harsh, but this is just how I feel. Isaiah Yeo off the bench had good stats. He really did. But Isaiah Yeo in the front row looked so uncomfortable. I did not like it one bit. Personally, I would drop Isaiah Yeo from this whole fucking team next year. For game 1, I wouldn't even pick Isaiah Yeo. I would genuinely drop him.
Really?
I didn't like him tonight. I really didn't.
Wow.
I didn't rate it. I'm going to give Isaiah Yeo a 5 out of 10. I wasn't impressed at all.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced.
I mean, I get your point, but
yeah.
I mean, he
I've
did.
got
He
the
did
same opinion as Paddy G with this Isaiah Yeo thing, man. We've got the same view.
Look, for me, I don't think Yeo did all that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, look, he's out of position, but he did a job for us. Like, we only had him and Jacob Saifidi on the bench. Like, he come in and he did a job for Freddie.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I don't know.
yeah, look,
I'm
when
just
Murray
not
was on
impressed.
the field and we went back to our old ways of him at lock, I thought that's when we were a bit sloppy, but I'd say a 6. Nothing to be.
This is going to sound really fucked as well. And look, I don't mean to upset the Penrith supporters, but Isaiah Yeo is finished at Origin level for me. He's done. His Origin should be finished. I think as an Origin player, Yo's done. I really do believe that. Fanatics, you might have a different opinion. I don't know. I'm just not convinced. What do you think about Isaiah Yeo?
I'd keep him. I'd keep him as on the bench.
Yeah. I wouldn't say drop him from the whole entire team.
No.
Yeah.
I think Murray has basically locked the 13 jumper. I think Yeo deserves to be in the 17 as a front rower.
I just don't think Isaiah Yeo as a front rower. Look, he only had the one game in the front row off the bench. I don't know next year in a 3-game series Isaiah Yeo in the front row is going to be the best decision for New South Wales. I don't know. Maybe give him game 1 next year and see how he goes. But fuck, man, I'm not sold on this whole Isaiah Yeo thing.
I want to get his stats up. I want to see how he looks.
112 meters, 55 minutes.
I mean,
again, stats can only say so much, but I'm not sold on it. I don't know.
Post contact meters. He did a job through the middle.
Good on stats, but I just don't think off the bench.
Look, I'll tell you something though. I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
28 tackles, 0 missed.
Yeah, that's very good.
That's what you get from Isaiah Yeo. That's what you get with Isaiah Yeo. He is so solid in defense. And I think he could do a job in the middle.
It's going to be interesting to see what way they go next year. I mean, I'm really interested to see how they go next year, what they do with this whole thing. Really intrigued. Let's move on to Jacob Saifidi off the bench. I must say, I thought Jacob Saifidi did a pretty decent job as well off the bench. I thought he played fine. I'm gonna give Jacob Saifidi a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, Jacob was good.
Yeah.
What did you say again? What did you have?
6 out of 10.
Yeah, fair. 6 is
Yeah.
What about you, Fanatics? Jacob Saifidi.
Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, I'll probably say 6 as well.
Yeah. Reece Robson, he came on and played a little bit of dummy half and a little bit of lock forward. Only played half an hour. I'll give Robbo probably a 5. He just couldn't really get in the game, could he?
Yeah.
I'd say a 6 as well.
Yeah,
he was
fair enough. Me. And Fanatics, what do you think about Robson?
Yeah, 5. Obviously didn't get a lot of minutes, but I'll give him a 5.
And I don't think we should even rate obviously because he only played 3 minutes, but we can't really rate him. He only played 3 minutes, a poor bugger. But there were all the play ratings done. Before we wrap up the review, obviously Queensland have won the series. Congratulations to them. Yep. They win the series at 2-1.
You're forgetting one person here, Nick. Gutho, 10 out of 10 performance.
I don't think we should even rate him up because he only played 3 minutes. Poor bugger.
Oh well.
Obviously, well done to Queensland on winning the series. I'm glad New South Wales avoided the clean sweep. But next year, New South Wales, I've got some headaches with the team. There's no doubt about it.
Good headaches, Nick. Good headaches.
Yeah. Queensland will be pretty similar, I reckon, next year. They'll get Walsh and Cobbo back in, and they'll probably who was ruled out from on the bench? I can't even remember because Horsburgh came in. Who came in for Horsburgh? Was it Gilbert? Who am I forgetting?
It was game 1. Jai Arrow was game 1.
Who was game 2?
Actually, good point.
I think it was Jai Arrow, wasn't it?
No, he was game 1. I'm trying to remember.
No.
Hang on, I'll get it up. Hang on.
Yeah, I was just gonna have a quick look myself.
Flegler.
Thomas
Flegler, that's it. He got injured. Yeah, Thomas Flegler.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
you think
Yeah.
Queensland will be pretty similar to what they were this year, next year. New South Wales will be very interesting.
Yep. I think at the end of the day, Queensland might have won the series, but it's actually good to end the series on a good note.
Yeah, well done to Queensland.
Yeah.
Obviously, not taking anything away from them, but New South Wales needed to win this because we didn't want to be losing 3-0.
I mean, it's been a tough series for us too. You know, it's been a tough series.
A lot of injuries.
A lot of injuries, but end of the day, Queensland a far better team. You know, you look back at the first game, New South Wales led with 7 minutes to go,
and we fucked it.
A different game. It could have been a different series.
Yeah, could have, should have, would have.
That's it. You know, and I will point this out. You know, it's the what if. What if Turbo never got knocked out in game 1? What if Turbo didn't do his peck in game 2?
Yeah.
All those what if situations, you know.
What if Latrell didn't get ruled out in Origin camp?
Oh, you know, we missed Latrell.
So many possibilities.
I mean, again, nothing against Queensland. Queensland were far better this year.
Oh, yeah.
But
Queensland
at the end of the day, to be honest, though, I feel better this year than I was last year because obviously we lost a decider. But I feel better now that we finished the series on a good note and we can build in the next year. It feels a little bit better.
I suppose the positive about next year is we've got plenty of players in key positions that are under pressure, and we've got plenty of decent depth coming through. So
do you want to quickly do a 17 for next year?
Sure.
It's like the way too early team predictions for game 1 next year.
All right. I'll go through mine first. So is this if players are fit and healthy?
Yeah. If they're available. For notice, you can do a Queensland one, but you're going to lose.
Oh, fuck Queensland. Couldn't care less. All right. So I think Tedesco will get the fullback for game 1. Tayo and Addo Carr obviously get the wing spots once again. Latrell and Turbo, they're fit. Obviously, the clear centre pairing. Halves. I'm going Cuddy Walker 6, Nathan Cleary 7. I'm going with that. I'm going Jake Trbojevic and Payne Haas in the front row.
Yep.
I reckon Cook deserves the number 9 jersey.
Yep.
The back row. I'm sticking with Liam Martin and Keon Kalamatangi, to be honest. Murray's staying at lock.
Yep.
And on the bench, I'm going Regan Campbell-Gillard. I'm going Regan Campbell-Gillard on the bench. I'm going Junior Paulo back on the bench. So the two power forwards off the bench in the front row for the rotation. I'm going Jack DeBellin as a bolter for the bench as well, as a middle forward. And I'm going Matt Burton as a 14.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. 18th man can be Gutherson. Edwards. I don't give a fuck who gets 18th man.
Okay.
Fair enough. All right, fullback
What's yours?
Tedesco, Bizza on the wing, Toto on the other wing. Dude, this is so tough. I'll go Latrell, Bradman Best.
Oh,
And I mean, Critter hasn't done a lot long to the lose his spot, but like Latrell's
True.
Latrell, right? Walker Cleary. I'd go Jake Trbojevic, Payne Haas, Cook, Liam Martin, Kalaamatangi Murray. Bench, I'm going Api Coruscant 14, Regan Campbell-Gillard, Isaiah Spencer Linu.
yeah, I like it. Who would you have as 18th man?
Dylan Edwards, just get him in the fucking side.
He deserves a fucking opportunity, doesn't he?
Like, just say, for example, Penrith got the bye. Get him in the team. Get him in the team as experience. We've seen it all the time. You know, Suoliti last year, Drinkwater, Townsend. You know,
Everyone.
everyone talking about the Townsend, like Townsend getting picked last year. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing? But
Yeah.
it's experience. It's experience for him. You know, and
Right.
I can promise you that if you come into an Origin camp, you come back as a better player.
100%.
You come back as a better player.
Mate, like, for example, for Queensland, right? Murray Talangi was one of the backwards wingers of the season to start off this year, right? Goes into Origin, ends up becoming like a top 5 winger again, finds his mojo.
100%.
Now Talangi is arguably one of the best wingers in the comp.
Yep, 100%.
All it takes.
And I think
Someone's
I
out
said
of
all
form,
the
they
Cowboys.
go in Origin and yeah.
Sometimes,
All the Cowboys.
sometimes these players who haven't come into the series with form, you know, like Billy Slater with Talangi and some of the Cowboys players, you know,
Nanai.
to see Billy Slater go and reward, you know, and to stick with these guys like Talangi, like Nanai, it gives them confidence. It gives this, okay, yeah, Billy believes in me. And I think there's one thing that Billy has said throughout the first, he will say it again tonight, that, yeah, well done, but now you need to go back to your clubs and play like this. You know, that's what I expect from you guys, and you should expect the same. I think and I think that's on the confidence of an Origin win.
And Fanatics, I'm not sure where the hell you are, but
I'm still here. Yep.
Oh, no worries. All right, we're going to wrap things up here now. We've been on here for a while.
Just quickly, sorry, Nick. I just seen this question here. What was the point of Gutho? Look, I think it was
injury, I guess.
I think the fear of, you know, our center going down in both games. I think that was the reason why he was there.
Also, I need to report this because no one's talking about it. Addo Carr going off, it wasn't a tactic. It's actually hurt his hamstring.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
So Gutherson come off without a Carr at hamstring.
Oh, look, I think the Dogs did well without him last week. But, yeah, I did notice that. He had but hopefully nothing too serious for the Dogs. But
I don't think Addo Carr will play Saturday against the Broncos because he's got a hamstring problem. There's no way.
Just hopefully Munster gets on the piss tonight, gets so hungover like it is a couple of weeks ago, doesn't play next week. I'm scared of playing Munster 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, well, I've got the same problem, but fucking Cherry Evans at Brookvale. I hope he doesn't play Saturday either. Fucking Cherry Evans. All right, Fanatics, I'm not sure where you are, but I'm pretty sure you can still hear me. And Hainesey, boys, thanks for coming on the review. It's been a good review tonight. It's been a lot of fun.
Pleasure, Nicholas. I'll see you on the weekend, brother.
I will see you on the weekend. And Fanatics, mate, thank you for joining as well. And congratulations to Queensland for winning, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. It was great to come on and review the game. And, congratulations to New South Wales on winning the game and Queensland on winning the series. So,
well done.
Looking forward to the top footy now. Looking forward to the NRL footy.
Yeah, no worries. Anyway, be good. What's that?
I said Origin out of the way. Now it's time for a Chucky's charge.
Oh, here we go. Hopefully we both make it, Hainesey, and we can both fucking attend the finals for our
Imagine Roosters Cowboys Alliance week 1 of the finals. That'll be nice.
Yeah, no, I'm there. You know I'm there. I'm definitely there. We'll be having another fake fight like Magic Round. All right. Thanks for chat. Thanks for everyone. Have a phenomenal Wednesday night, and see you guys tomorrow for the podcast. We've got Paddy G coming on tomorrow night, so see you there.
Anyone who gets sacked for calling in a sickie tomorrow is a fuckwit.